Hey friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Myself Neha and name of my YouTube channel is Let's Talk About Accounting. Today in this video I will be teaching you a very simple written filing of GSTR1. Okay, so if you are a supplier and you want to file your GST return with no sales, as you know that this is the lockdown period and we are facing some issues in filing our return as well as in making supply of goods. So basically most of the suppliers are having nil sales for that particular month. And if you are having nil sales, then instead of going to your CA or to your tax consultant, you yourself can file your GSTR1 very easily. So today in my video I'll be explaining you that how it is possible to file GSTR1 nil return. Okay, a very simple steps and very easy to understand. Fine. So before starting, I would like to tell you that which is the website which we have to refer. So the name of the website is, you have to type www.gst.gov.in. Okay, so this is the website from where you have to file your nil return. After coming to this website, on extreme right hand side you can see the login. Okay, you have to press this login. In login, of course there will be username as well as password. So if you are knowing that what is your username as well as password, it is very easy for you to enter or to do login. And if you don't know what is your username and password, because most of the time for many suppliers there are tax consultant or there are CAs who themselves give username as well as password and they refuse to share it with you all. So it is your duty, your foremost duty, to ask them about your username as well as password. Okay, so now in this situation I'm having my user ID as well as password, so I will enter it. So just enter your username as well as password. Okay, then you have to enter the characters which are shown below. And yes, do the login. Okay, so after login you will be able to see your name, your if you're a proprietor you will be able to see your name, your GST number. Okay, and there is one option to left hand side, it is known as return dashboard. So click to return dashboard. Okay, after coming to return dashboard you have to select the financial year. So now I am in the September month. You can see that today is 11th September and today I have to file the return for the preceding month. So my preceding month was August. My financial year would be 2021 and I will be filing return for the month of August. Okay, and here I have details of outward supplies of goods or services. It is known as GSTR1. Okay, after entering the financial year as well as return filing period, and if you press search you will get all the option or all the returns for that particular month which is to be filed. Now today I have to file my GSTR1 because this is the last date. Okay, for every month the GSTR1 return date would be next month's 10th or 11th date, that is succeeding month's 10th or 11th date, which will be the due date to file the GSTR1 return. Okay, so here I have to press prepare online. There are two options, prepare online as well as prepare offline. Today we will be look how to prepare online a GSTR1. So I will press prepare online. Okay, after that I will get the details like my GSTN number, my legal name, my trade name, financial year, return period, status which is not filed, and due date is 11th September 2020. Fine. So as I said that we are filing nil return for this particular month. So for each block in my succeeding videos, I will be explaining you that what are the consequences or what is the significance of all these boxes and what details I have to fill in them. But today, as I said that we are filing nil return, we are not having any supplies for this particular month, and so I will be filing nil return. So 0 supplies. So I have to generate GSTR1 summary directly. You can generate GSTR1 summary directly. Just remember, if you press GSTR1 summary and if you don't get 000 over to all these amounts, then you won't be able to file or submit your GSTR1 return. So it is compulsory that you should get 0 amounts over here. Then only you would be able to proceed. As you can see that my submit button as well as file return button is freezed right now because my GSTR1 summary is getting generated. Okay, you can see over here the summary displayed as on 11/9/2020, 17/12/14. Okay, they have given you the time. For update, click on GSTR1 summary. Okay, and the summary was recently generated. In case of any discrepancy, please try after. They have given me the time 17:22. Almost 10 minutes afterwards they have given me the time. Fine. So you have to see that your GSTR1 summary is being generated. After that, you have to press on I acknowledge that I have reviewed the details of the preview and the information is correct and would like to submit the details. I am aware that no changes can be made after submit. Okay, once you submit your GSTR1, you won't be able to edit any of the block. Only make sure that you are filing nil GSTR1 only for this particular month, then only press submit button. Okay, again I got one warning. You are about to submit GSTR1. Would you like to proceed? No changes can be made in this return after submitting. So, as I am not having any sales or sales return for this month, so there is no need for me to worry and I will simply press proceed. Okay, now they are telling me that your submit request has been received. Please check the status in some time. Okay, I would like to tell that even if you generate your GSTR1 summary, it will take some time to generate the summary, and even if you click on submit button, again your GST website will take some time to submit or to review your request about submission. So you have to wait for some time and then only you have to proceed. How I will know that my submit request has been accepted? Okay, once your submit request is accepted, then only you will be able to file your return. Then only this button will get accepted. Okay, so right now my button is not, I'm not able to edit to click on this particular. So it means that my submit request has not been accepted. Okay, this is the nil return, so your submit request should be accepted within some time only. You can press refresh button. After pressing the refresh button, you can once review it. And yes, now my GSTR1 summary button has been frozen. Again, I acknowledge button has been frozen and I am able to click on file return. So I will click on file return. Okay. So once I click on file return, I get one option. So what is that? I hereby solemnly affirm and declare that the information given herein above is true and correct to the best of my or our knowledge and belief, and nothing has been concealed therefrom. So I have to accept this. Once I accept it, then only I get the option of authorized signatory. So I will click on authorized signatory. I am having two options, file with DAC and file with EVC. So if you are a proprietor, you may get the EVC, you can also call it as OTP. EVC, full form of EVC is electronic verification code. So you can click on it and the numbers which you have given at the time of registration. Okay, so the email ID as well as the phone number, mobile number. So the mobile number which you have given and the email ID which you have given, you will get OTP on that both options. So I will file with EVC. Okay, so now they have sent me a OTP. If I am not having my mobile phone, I can simply access my email. Okay, so there are chances that I have got my OTP or my EVC on my email ID. Just see